Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? He's actually outside with me for once. Cat's gonna give me more views than me. Alright, let's set up. That looks great. That was my neighbor. Wow, is there already somebody in there? Quinn, what's up, man? You know what's up? Homie forgot his glasses. Old man forgot his glasses. Give me a second. Hey, check it out. Guess what? Special guest appearance, Quinn. Oh, there he goes, man. See? Got him. I don't want to move the camera too much because it gets laggy. Let me set back up there. All right. Got the glasses so I can read the comments. Tuxedo, yeah, he's lurking. He's always lurking. All right. When I am out here, I swear that cat's always in the yard. Watch the video over from the start. He's my shadow. If the cat could follow me to work, he would. My deck is extremely slippery right now. Nah, it's a bit too slippery. I'll make it work as long as I can. I wasn't expecting it to be as slippery as it is. I usually don't stand on this part of the deck. I just recently cleaned it. Slippery when wet. I want to do, it's supposed to rain more later in the week. I think I'm going to do Outcast the Whole World next. I was about to do Give Me the Loot before I went live, but I realized how slippery the deck was, so I thought, I'll just go live. If I eat the ground on live, at least everybody gets a laugh. Oh, I saw that. I used my hand. Yes, my hand touched it. I'm admitting to it. Ah. Yeah, no, man. I seen, man. You hitting it up. I don't want to get on the subject, but I don't have YouTube Premium. Do you have YouTube Premium? Because I'm thinking about getting it, to be honest. The missus has it for work, and she really likes it. Nah, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad to hear that. You're owning it, Quinn. Good for you. Like I said, I want to see live stream if you go out in the UTV. If you go out in the UTV, I'd watch that. And, you know, if I'm available, of course. If I'm available to watch it, I would watch it. And watch it later after you did it. That's some fun stuff, man. Like, you don't realize how interesting things that you do are until someone else is watching it. And then they're like, oh, did you just, take the entire rear end of that car out in like 2 hours? Yeah, I did. That's not the first time I've done that. Oh, it's so slippery. I might have to get some sort of a mat to put it down. Yeah. Did you call and go? Hell no, Daddy, he once told me, son, you'd be hardworking man. But Mama, she once told me, son, you do the best you can. Bum, bum. Ah, damn it. Whew. Getting the flow going. I like the birds chirping. And the frogs are out. Crickets too, but I think I hear the frogs. Whew. This deck is real slippery. 9, 8, 7, 6, 6, 6. Fuck. There we go. I got the rhythm now. Ah! Oh, yo! Check this out. Oh no, did I turn it the opposite direction, log it out? Word. Yeah, have dinner, man. I got the oven going myself. Yeah, of all the chances that it got stuck in there, I'm glad it showed that. Okay, so I've already been on for a good 10 minutes. That's good. Have a good night, Quinn. Always a pleasure. Your company stopping in, sir. Slippery. Very slippery. Hey, Pierce. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I see that you've been watching Quinn's channel. That's cool. Quinn's got cool stuff. I keep telling him he should live stream his UTV ridings. It's amazing how we network a community. I was just about to... I swear to you, Pierce, I was literally just about to say my community came from a guy called Carlos with his channel called Give 100. And of course, the moment I went to go say that, Digitizer pops in. I'm not kidding you. I was just about to say that, homie. Good to see you, Digitizer. Yeah, I live stream Hacky Sack. New hot. Is that my kitty? My kitty's in the doorway over there. If I put the camera on him, it's just going to lag out. Yeah, we all miss him. Chelsea and Jason and myself were talking about it on our couple of streams ago. We miss him. Hope he's doing good. Hope he's just... I mean, he's kind of like me before kids. He just moves from place to place and bums with people, it seems like. I've been good. I'm doing good. 'Tis the spoopy season. Try to stay active with that, hour or two I have between everybody getting home and such. My thing is I usually try to do a half hour to 40 minutes. Yep, Chelsea pops in every now and then. She follows me. She's been here since the first Hacky Sack video. Come here. Come here, kitty. No way. Let's see if we can get him on live stream. Ziki. Come here, buddy. He's literally right underneath the camera. Come here, please. Please. I should have brought treats out. I should have thought ahead. I wasn't thinking. I could have bribed you, but I didn't do it. Please. Please, kitty, don't leave me hanging. He's literally right underneath this thing. Come here, dude. He's up against the tripod. Oh, he's going back in the house. This menace. I'm turning it on him just so you can see this. Look at this menace. Ziki. He just wants me to go downstairs and sit on that couch. I'm on Newgrounds as well, Digitizer. That's a whole different service. Admittedly, I've been on YouTube since day one, and I used to have a whole bunch of different stuff, but the copyright infringements in 2008 took all my took most of my content down because I used to use ripped audio from actors and such. Like I would do Tom Cruise as a special guest, and I would rip lines from movies and such. Tuxedo Cat, yep, there he is. Whoop. Yeah, we miss Carlos. Hopefully he pops up soon. Like, even if you just post a short, like, just saying he's somewhere. I'm assuming he's just bumming from house to house or something, you know what I mean? Because from what he described, it didn't seem like he was owning the place that he lived. Looks like he was just a caretaker. Busta Rhymes in the headset, by the way. Bump my head. I said, yeah. Pierce said, yeah. Switching on him. Full mode. Flip mode. Boom, boom. Ah! Getting too cocky. What's your favorite video game? The first thing that pops in my head is Sly Cooper. Second thing that pops in my head is Little Big Planet. But if you're really asking me in terms of like favorite, most basic video game of all time, you're talking to somebody who's older, I'm assuming. Lego Loco. Go look that one up. But racing games, Turismo, Tony Hawk. If I gotta be lazy, I'd say Tony Hawk in terms of like franchise. But Turismo's half the reason the R32's in the driveway, so. Red Dead Redemption, yep, played through that. I only did one playthrough, but kids. Turismo rocks. Yeah, I have a G29 steering wheel. Um, Mainly it's just in the closet nowadays. I pull it out every now and then. Giggity. It's kind of just one of those things that we ended up putting other stuff up, and once you get used to it, all of a sudden the kids don't want to play with it, which is sad. I don't know. They kind of got race car life in the driveway, not the flex, so it's not really something they're interested in playing with, I guess. Thank you, thank you. I take very good care of it. We take very good care of it. The only thing anyone touches on it is tires. Ugh, that's a lot of work, and it's a lot of downtime occasionally. You just got to make sure to plan your downtime for the winter and store up what kind of things you need for the season that you're on. I mean, I just got a decent little scuff on the front bumper the other day from being a jackass. I don't need to go any further into detail with that. Yeah, I hate to play low-hanging fruit with the R32, but that's the whole reason I never posted videos with the Jetta, man. Because, like, I love that car. I put a lot of work into it, but every time I went to car meets and anything, nobody would turn heads. I guess you just take two doors away and add two more cylinders, and all of a sudden everybody's just, oh! Excuse my language, just a Volkswagen, homie, and they're just Porsches. They only get cool once they get up to, like, 10, 12 cylinders, guys. Come on. Be real with yourselves. Retro games from the 80s and 90s. Thank you, emulator. Yeah, I'm not on the PC stuff as well as I used to be, and I need to get back up on that. I kind of just in the move of things, just never set that back up the way that I should. So convenient with the plug-and-play games nowadays, you know? You just don't get into the habits the way that they are. The kid's got a switch. The thing is a dock. The thing just comes... 3 different docks, 3 different rooms. You just walk around with it, no problem. Easy peasy. I mean, the best thing that we got was, like, you know, Nintendo DS, but that was already, I was a teenager by the time that thing came out. Still, you know, the bombs. I got Tony Hawk on that, too. That's why I would have to say Tony Hawk's my favorite, because across platform, Tony Hawk has touched every system that I've ever owned. Even a Game Boy Advance, I had Tony Hawk on it. So I'd have to say Tony Hawk to go back to it. Cheap AF. Yeah, it's just a matter of, like, how do I explain it? The appetite isn't there for that, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, these kids can sit and play Lego Fortnite for 4 hours straight and they won't have interest in anything else. There's a guy that I follow on YouTube that's remaking Lego Loco, and I hope to download that at some point. I really want to play that game myself. That's something that I would just let run in the background of my work computer. Hey, why is your work computer so slow? Control, Alt, all of a sudden you just see the Lego Loco little town and little villagers walking around. Yeah, man, I'm running, you know, basic Lego Animal Crossing here real quick, you know. Which came first, Animal Crossing or Lego Loco? That's a good question. Pretty dang sure Lego Loco came first. Now it's getting dark. It gets dark real quick. Oh, dude, don't get me started about Roblox. I was on that no good for kids before that was the subject. We had a whole issue with yeah, no. We keep having issues with that. That's why we play Lego Fortnite, because as much as I really hate to say it, Fortnite is safe for the children and is a nice environment that we can trust our children online with. Not the other one that you just said. Winter, yeah. Eventually, the car goes in the carport, and then we have to walk around the front of the house to get in. It's a little inconvenient, but, you know, we're used to it at this point. This time of the year, we leave it out in the driveway so we can use the carport in and out. It's more convenient. I'm not a big LL Cool J guy. Mama said, not ouch. Get out of my headphones. This song's not that good. Yeah, alright, let me lock in. Mama said, knock you out. Ooh, I'm gonna knock you out. Ooh, Mama that's better. It gets so dark so quick now. It's that time of the year. Ooh, you didn't think I was gonna get it, did you? Ah! Zen moment. 2 hits. Oh, I don't even want to get into all of it with you, Pierce, man. Roblox is gross. We had an incident with that long before it was an issue. Years before it was even a subject in the media. Stuff's no good. Like, I understand being somebody that was in the early culture of online gaming, how free roam that is, but the way that they advertise that towards kids, I don't know, it's the whole thing with vapes. It's the same thing. Zen moment, yes, wow. I can't do this, though. I can't fiscally. Ready, don't do that. I know the camera's flipped the other direction. Maybe do 2 hits. Hey, that being said, Digitizer, I can't juggle. At Jeremiah Juggles, I always give him a shout. I watch him. He street juggles. He goes to all sorts of places. He even fire juggles, which fire hacky sack is definitely on the list. Before that, glow hacky sack. And yes, I do have a glow hacky sack. I just have to. Yeah, I can't juggle. I got about maybe 10 more minutes of doing this. I'm hitting my half-hour mark, which is good. All right, let me hit one more round. Maybe a couple more, whatever. Oh, glasses. Good gracious. Yep, I can soccer juggle. There's this one video I saw the other night. I watch all sorts of soccer videos. This is one thing I saw the other night. So you know how I do the shoulder roll? There's a guy with a soccer ball. I swear to you, he did something like he moved it around his head like this with his head and kept it on his shoulders. I've never seen anything like it. Bananas. Oh, digitizer, stop counting yourself short. Yeah, and I agree with you, it's called football. We're Americans, so for some reason our dumbasses call it soccer. I agree with you, it's called football. Admittedly, I don't know why we don't call football soccer and soccer football. Because soccer, in my opinion, would be a much better word for American football. Right? I don't know, I think at some point somebody just kind of... Somebody filled out the wrong pencil line on that transcript, and it's been like that ever since. Like, oh, here's the best example. Cactus and cacti. Why is cacti the plural? Cactus is the singular. Don't get me into that one. That one just makes me nauseous. Yes, you just mentioned that. He just mentioned that. Wait, just now hit 2K? Because you said you were getting there. Did you just now hit 2K? Damn. Oh yeah. Keep the vibes going. Everybody has a nice, awesome community. Hopefully Carlos will come back if we mention his name enough. We miss him. Oh no. It really is starting to get a bit dark out here. And I try to do only 30 to 40 minutes to try to stay consistent. If I am going to live stream. I wasn't going to live stream, but it stopped raining. As you can see, I've got some restless legs. I need to get this out of my system so I can get to bed on time. Ah. Change for the world. That's right, you heard. Oh, yeah, word. Yeah, I hate to have a different opinion on that, Pierce. I'm a winter guy. Now, that being said, I wouldn't be able to drive my car around as much if I lived in perpetual snow, so I would doom myself eternally. That being said, I like winter. More snow, the better. If I can move up to Alaska, I will. Further north, more snow for the cold. Whew. Okay, they're playing in a banger, so I'm going to try one more good one. I live in Canada. Come here if you like cold. Yeah, I agree. I go to Canada. Last time I've been there was prior to 2020. We'll say it that simple. Yeah, I like the cold. I like the cold. I like the snow. I don't like the salt. I don't like people that don't know how to drive, and I don't like that my car is too low to drive in any snow or environment, but that's my own stupid fault. That's why I have a truck. But no, man, I spent some time in like Arizona and such like that. Way too hot, way too hot. I get sick if it gets too hot. Yeah, gotta admit, I have relatives up there, and they were saying kind of the same thing. Lots changed down here. Hopefully, it's going to start changing the opposite direction, and we're actually going to start building stuff because you guys make our Fords for some reason. Henry Ford would be scratching his forehead. What the hell you mean that Ford trucks are made in Canada? So the ACs were invented. Yep, yes, sir. The original Freon derivative. Not for long. Ooh. Okay, wait, sorry, I just thought I heard somebody coming down the stairs. Okay, we are approaching that 40-minute mark. Yeah, one more good one. Alright. Glasses are on. Ah. Don't you want to grow up to be just like me? Now I'm mad. That's what I was trying to do, folks. Oh, two. Ah, I got dizzy a little bit. I know you asked about that. I got that from somewhere when I was a teenager. It's actually been on all sorts of different properties and such. Figured to make it a good ornament. It was actually over on this side over here for the longest time, so you'd see it when you came down the stairs. But it is a serious sign. No, I don't want people climbing on this rickety fence. I do want to get more decorations. I got like spare Volkswagen grills and such I might throw up here. And I got a whole box of different car emblems that I was thinking I'd zip tie up along these corners here and make it all shiny with different car emblems and such. But we'll get there. Winter's coming, honestly. It might just be a spring project. You know, hit everybody at the start of the season with all sorts of decorations and funny, shiny stuff to look at. Shiny! Gold Peak, artificial sponsor. Admittedly, I already have a soda open. Yeah, admittedly, my phone, which I'm sure the live chat has heard, has been beeping and booping. I am approaching the 40-minute mark, so I'm going to be calling it quits. There's only so long a man can jump around for others' amusement and his own amusement. I know Quinn's off already, but Quinn, Digitizer, seriously good to see you. We all miss Carlos, Pierce. I think that was it that was in here tonight. Despite the word, okay, that was everybody that chatted. Just want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Lovely seeing you, my brother. Yes, digitizer. Pleasure you stopping in. I'm really glad I got to see you for a bit. If you're looking for things to watch after me on YouTube, because gosh knows in 4 hours I'm going to be flipping through something at bed. San Diego shit. I follow him in my subscriptions. All that fun stuff. Um, Master Fang X. Let me think here. Juggling with Jeremiah. I already said him. Yo, there's a guy that does live stream Dance Dance Revolution. He's got two of them in his basement. I'll watch him. He's the man. I forget what his name is. There's a couple of Lego builders I follow, but that's only because of the animation. Admittedly, that's not as entertaining as what I'm doing. Not that I'm not saying that that isn't fun. There's really some people that can hold conversation and some that can't. I find myself to be one of them that can't hold conversation, I should say. All right, seriously, my phone's going all beepy and boopy. I gotta go, guys. Later. Peace.